This is by far the most exciting VR accessory I've had the pleasure of using to date, and I'd like to give a huge shout out to Roto VR and Meta for gifting me this. It is the Roto VR Explorer. It is a chair that moves in 360 degrees based on where you are looking. When it first arrived, I didn't expect it to be this heavy. It was 33.3 kilograms, but everything came neatly packaged. Most of the pieces were light and made from alloy steel and some plastic. As expected, the bulk of the weight came from the base of the Roto VR Explorer. And this is the part that I'm most excited about. It's a tracker that lets your head control the position of the chair. Overall, it took about an hour to put together. I did find out that all the base pieces need to be snapped in correctly, or else an alarm or buzz will sound. And that's an added safety feature so that the chair is put together correctly before use. The Explorer is compatible with over 400 games in the Quest library, and I found myself spending hours at a time testing out various titles. The first game I wanted to try out was, of course, Underdogs. The thought of sitting in a mech and becoming more immersed than I already had been with the game seemed like the perfect place to start, and it did not disappoint. Wherever I turned my head, that's where the mech would look, and I was able to swing my arms and punch without the fear of hitting anything in my living room. And while I usually stand when using my Quest headset, I found myself wanting to use the VR chair just because the technology was so cool.
Dial it up, Apache. Bruh, those spiky boo things, I can read their software. They're decoys.
Dig VR was also on my list of games to try as it natively supports the Roto VR Explorer. I connected the chair via the in-game settings, and I was honestly surprised by how easy it was to view. This was also the first time that I experienced the chair's rumble feature, and it shook my whole body as I was running into things with my digger. I even had family and friends test this out, and it worked seamlessly. Experiences like World were perfect for the chair, letting users look around in the 360-degree immersive view. Each time that I showcased the chair to others, it worked flawlessly. I just needed to be there to hit the mode button on the tracker so they could stand up after their session without the chair moving left and right. One of the best experiences I had with the Explorer was Iron Man VR.
What's on the menu today, sir?
Gunsmith suggested I brush up on the fundamentals.
Oh, did he? That's a surprise coming from him, but encouraging, I suppose.
Flying through the air and having the chair turn in the direction I was facing offered a whole new sense of immersion.
Smashing, sir. What's next?
Smart missiles.
Oh, something Gunsmith made. Sir, I was under the impression you brought him back to locate the source of your old drones.
He's a skilled multitasker, just like me.
While the price tag is a bit steep at $799, the technology is something that I've never experienced before, and I can't wait to use it again. If you have any questions or comments or would like to see the Roto VR Explorer used with any other games, feel free to suggest them below. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.